Now I finally understand what my dream meant. So I had a dream that it was me and a bunch of other children inside of this vault, like a giant vault, and we were playing whatever, and I got angry, and I was like, what the hell we doing here? So there was a person that was, like he was the adult there, he was the parent. So I go to the guy, and the guy looks like Santa Claus. He's a white guy with, I think he had one eye missing, with a long white, he's like Santa Claus. And I said to him, I want to get out of here. He says, you can't. I said, why not? He says, because if you die, then our kingdom is destroyed. So we got to keep you and these other children safe. It finally makes sense. Santa is Satan. So Satan is keeping certain men and women protected in his kingdom so he doesn't lose it. In other words, it's like a hostage situation. If the hostages are killed, then none stops the law enforcement from getting the bad guys. Makes sense. And someone will say, well, why would Satan protect the righteous? Because it's what the Most High can. This is the power of the Most High, man. This is the power of the highest. This proves that the Most High rules in all kingdoms. Because when you look at the Most High from any religious point of view, you would think that the kingdom of darkness is, totally out of the Most High's control, and that the only way the Most High can control the kingdom of darkness is if he sends armies and armies to destroy it. That's the only way he can control it. But that's not the case. The Most High is the God I serve, because I don't know who these people serve. Okay, the God I serve controls all things. The God I serve controls the darkness and the light. So this kingdom of darkness, the God I serve controls every aspect of it. So the God I serve doesn't have to send angels to keep me safe. He can just tell Satan, keep that man safe and give him everything he wants, everything he desires, and don't hurt him. And Satan himself will fulfill my wishes. Now, if you're not on a level and you're a Christian or you're into Judaism, I don't recommend you listen to this video, because you're gonna call me evil. The Most High can tell Satan, listen, I want you to take care of this man that's in your kingdom, in your world. I want you to give him everything he wants and desires. If you don't do these things I tell you to do, Satan, I will take your worlds from you, like that. So therefore, in return, Satan comes back to the earth. He sends his angels to look after me. I'm not the son of Satan, but he's been given a command. And he has to obey that command. Because a lot of people really don't know the Most High. They don't know the Most High. If you say to me, God does no evil, then you don't know the Most High. All things belong to the Father, and he knows everything that goes on in the earth. Everything. So now it all makes sense. Santa is Satan. The man looks like Santa. In the vision, I'll say, the man looked like Santa for me to know that this is Satan that has to keep you safe for the sake of his kingdom. It all makes sense. And the reason to why the Most High is having it done this way, so he can demonstrate that his power is everywhere. Once again, I need people to understand that the Most High is not just, only in the light, and he doesn't know what the darkness is doing. No, the Most High is everything. He is an artist. This is his theater, his play that's very painful to us. It's very painful to us humans. Trust me, it's painful. I'll be fucked up sometimes. It's very painful to us. But who can stop him? You know, I remember in the gym, I'm like, God, go to the guy. I want to get the hell out of here. He's like, no, I got to keep you safe, man. If something happens to you, I'm finished. That's basically what he was saying. If something happens to you, I'm finished. And no, in this dream, I'm not telling him what to say. I'm talking to Santa Claus, this man, Satan, like I would talk to a stranger. I'm not telling him what to say back to me. Like, you know, sometimes you can tell someone what to say back to you when you're having dreams. I'm not doing that. I'm literally talking to another identity I can't control. And he says to me, if anything happens to you guys, our kingdom is finished. Now, I'm pretty sure if he had it his way, he would just destroy us. But once again, the Most High is doing it this way to show that he rules in all kingdoms. Nebuchadnezzar, the Most High gave him the power to destroy the Israelites, and he did that. He destroyed the kings, and he destroyed the kings, and he took the wise and great men, but left the poor people and gave them land to live off on. And he got arrogant. You know, Nebuchadnezzar thought that he was the one that did this. So then the angel of the Lord said, "That's it. You want to live like a wild beast for 7 years." So he lived like a wild beast for 7 years, and then after 7 years, the angel of the Lord came down and restored his sanity. When he realized his sanity came back, he looked up to heaven and he said, "You know, I give praise to the God of Israel for all." He said, "All the Lord reigns in all kingdoms. The Most High reigns in all kingdoms." And Nebuchadnezzar destroyed the Israelite kingdom. He destroyed them utterly, left them nothing but poor men and women. He destroyed them. He did that. But he had to understand that it was the Most High, the God of Israel, that gave him the power to do that. So now the Most High has commanded Satan to watch over the elect, certain members of the elect that are not slotted to die. And if he doesn't watch over them and give them what they want and desire, the Most High will strip his power away. This doesn't display the power of Satan. This displays the power of the Most High. That the Most High can take a righteous man in a wicked world and have the king of the wicked world give to that righteous man everything that righteous man wants and desires and keep him safe for life. This doesn't display any power on Satan's behalf. This just shows the fact that the Most High reigns in all kingdoms. You know, so I was the oldest child there. I think the older you are, the more spiritual power you have. You know, I was the oldest child there. And I went to go talk to the man. So obviously Satan has much more spiritual power than me. So he was a man. And I'm like, what the hell, I want to get out of here, man. And he says, I can't let you go. I says, why? If anything happens to you, our kingdom is finished. You got to get everything you want. You got to be safe. You got to be happy. But if anything happens to you, our kingdom, we can kiss it goodbye. So when he says this, you know, in the dream, I calmed down and I went to go play with the kids. Because he's letting me know that people want you dead. The world wants you dead. You gotta understand something, that the powers of this world, you know, Satan comes from a higher level. Okay? So when Satan's in the earth, he has to also humble the powers in the earth, because the earth has powers that are always going to be there. So when Satan comes with his angels, they have to conquer the powers that are already here and tell them this is what's going to happen. Now when Christ comes back with Michael, they're going to have to do the same thing. They're going to have to boot Satan out of here. Then they're going to have to conquer the powers that are always going to be here and tell them this is what it's going to be now. Get what I'm saying? So Satan is making sure that certain members of the elect stay safe because he don't want to lose his kingdom. Once again, This does not show that Satan is powerful. He is powerful. But this shows that even Satan is subject to the highest. Who's the highest? That's the Father. This only displays the power of the Father. A lot of you people, you don't serve the Father. You serve the God of men. What I mean by that, you serve the doctrine of men. You've read the doctrine. You figured you liked it, and you adopted it. But you're not serving the Most High. You don't know the Most High. You know the doctrine of men, and you've grown accustomed to it. The Most High reigns in all kingdoms. The Most High set this kingdom up. The Most High empowered this kingdom. Even the shit I dislike. I hate pedophilia. I hate rape. I hate human trafficking. I hate that shit so much that if I could, I would utterly, violently, cruelly destroy it in darkness and horror and evil. I will rain darkness and horror upon these things. But I'm not a fool. I understand that the Most High created that as well. He created that as well. The shit I dislike, he made it. I hate that shit, man. But he created it. But he also created the good. He also created the things I love. I say, I know that you are supreme, Father. You are ruler of all things. For you have created that in which I despise, and you have also created that in which I love. You have made these things which are beautiful, and these things which are awful. These things which are everlasting, and these things which fade away with the moonlight as the sun rises. You've made these things. So I understand I serve the supreme being. That when he visited me and opened my eyes to see him in heaven, I understand that he was the highest. But I also ran away from him because I was terrified. Because he wasn't what I expected him to be. Because why the Most High, when he visited me, why he wasn't what I expected him to be? Because I was looking for an image I've seen men create. I was looking for the God of men. I was not looking for the God of all things. And I was deceived. But still the Most High had compassion to me and called me back and called me his son to be his prince. So for the people out there that's doing death rituals on the elect or trying to summon satanic powers to attack the elect, you're going to get destroyed by Satan himself, because Satan needs the elect safe more than he does his own people right now. Yes, Satan has a people on the earth. Satan needs the elect in safety and peace for this lifetime more than his own people. For example, my name's Al, and say my kingdom is the kingdom of Al. And my people, I love them. They're my people. Of course I love them. But God says these few people from another race, which is against your people, are going to come into your kingdom to do some things. If anything happens to those people, Al, I'm going to take your kingdom away. So the people come, but my people don't like it. And some of my people try to kill them. I'm going to have to get rid of my people that's trying to kill them. And they be like, well, Al, they're your people. Listen, I need them more than I need you right now. So then my people should be like, you know what? He's doing something to keep us in prosperity. Leave them alone and let us go enjoy our kingdom. Get what I'm saying? So that's what's happening with the righteous right now. So if you're a Satan worshiper and you're calling Satan to kill an elect man, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening. Because you're gonna summon these foul spirits, and the foul spirits are gonna turn around and attack you, because the decree went out in the spiritual realm that certain members of the elect, especially me, they have to be safe forever for the sake of their kingdom. So the decree already went out. You already went out. So if you're conjuring up evil spirits to attack, say you want to attack me, the evil spirits are going to turn around and attack you. Say, no, we need that man alive, and we need him to have whatever he wants. Because the Most High was strategic. The Most High says, look, I need out alive, but if I just say keep him alive, then I'll probably just make his life miserable. No. If you make his life miserable, it'll make the kingdom miserable. So now they have to keep him happy and give him whatever he wants. The Most High is most strategic. It's very smart on the Most High's behalf. So some people would say, well, he's alive, but let's just make him miserable. Then the Most High says, no, if he's miserable, the kingdom suffers. If he's miserable, the kingdom of darkness will be miserable. If he dies, the kingdom of darkness will die. Thus say the Spirit. See, the Most High is the God I serve is something different, man. You never heard this kind of stuff before. You haven't heard this in the Bible. You haven't heard this in Islam. You never heard it before. And I take nothing away against, Judaism. I take nothing away against Islam. I take nothing away against Christianity. But you never heard this before, right or wrong. You never heard this before. You never heard this before. So the decree went out, so for people doing dark magic and satanic rituals, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, pal. Because it's the world, this dark, evil world itself is protecting certain members of the elect for the sake of their own kingdom. They're not doing it because they like the elect. They're doing it because they want to survive. I don't like these people, but I need them to live. So I'm going to treat them nice and give them whatever they want. This is the power of the Father. I want to tell you guys again, the Most High is not somewhere in the light and he doesn't know what's going on in the earth. All the sick shit that happens that make men go crazy. I mean, think of the most violent shit. The Most High is responsible for that, and I don't agree with it. I don't like it. But at the same time, I know that this is the true living being because he makes that in which I hate, and he also creates that in which I love. There's certain activities I'm going to naturally hate. And he created that. There's certain activities I'm going to naturally love. And he made that. So I know that I serve the true and living power. A lot of you individuals don't really serve the true and living power because you can't get over the fact the Most High created the darkness. You can't get over the fact that the Most High created the evil. You can't get over the fact that the Most High created rape, pedophilia, human trafficking, murder, death, torture. The Most High created that. Why did he make that? Because it's the opposite, is the reflection of the natural order. That every natural order must have a reflection, and that is a reflection, and it must be because it's balance. When you understand that the Most High is in charge of the darkness and evil, you become that much more fearless. Because you understand that the Father is the one who brings it. This is why the Most High says, don't be afraid. Because the Most High is the one who brings the death and destruction. He's the one who brings the evil. He's the one who brings the evil men. Wicked men don't want to repent because the Most High don't want them to repent. Yeah, I'll be right out. He don't. I'm sorry about that.